Start with a wide, sweeping shot of a desert landscape. The journey was long, longer than any of them could have imagined. Freed from slavery in Egypt, the Israelites were promised a land flowing with milk and honey. But right now, all they could see was endless sand. The sun beat down, the food was the same day after day, and their patience was wearing thin. The desert wasn't just a place, it was a test of their endurance, and they were failing. Cut to shots of people looking tired, frustrated, and angry. Soon, whispers of discontent turned into loud, angry shouts. "Why did you bring us out of Egypt just to die in this wilderness?" They cried out to Moses, "There's no real food, there's no water. We're sick of this miserable manna." Their hearts, once filled with gratitude for their freedom, were now poisoned by complaint and bitterness. They had forgotten the miracles they had seen and focused only on the hardships they were facing. Transition to a tense, fearful atmosphere with quick cuts. Then, a new terror crept into the camp. Hissing sounds echoed between the tents. Fiery, venomous snakes, sent as a consequence of their rebellion, slithered through the sand, their bites swift and deadly. Panic erupted. People screamed in pain and terror as the poison took its hold. The reality of their sin hit them with the force of a snake bite. Their complaints had led to death. In desperation, they ran to Moses, their voices choked with fear and regret. "We have sinned," they confessed. "We spoke against the Lord and against you. Please, pray to the Lord to take these snakes away from us." Show Moses in a moment of quiet, earnest prayer, seeing the genuine repentance of his people. Moses turned to God. He fell to his knees and prayed not for his own sake, but for the lives of those who had just recently cursed him. He pleaded for mercy, for a way out of this deadly plague. And God answered, but his instruction was strange, almost unbelievable. He told Moses, "Make a snake out of bronze and put it up on a pole. Anyone who is bitten can look at it, and they will live." It wasn't the answer anyone expected. They wanted the snakes gone, but God offered a different kind of solution. Show Moses crafting the bronze serpent and raising it high without questioning. Moses did exactly as God commanded. He forged a serpent from bronze, its metallic form gleaming in the desert sun, and lifted it high on a pole for all to see. The bitten and dying, weak and in agony, were carried out of their tents. They were told to do one simple thing: look up. And as their eyes fixed on the bronze serpent, a miracle happened. The venom lost its power, the pain subsided. Breath returned to their lungs, one by one. Those who looked in faith were healed. Show scenes of relief, families embracing, a sense of awe. A wave of relief and gratitude washed over the camp. Tears of sorrow were replaced with tears of joy. The very symbol of their suffering, the serpent, had become their source of salvation. They understood it wasn't magic in the bronze itself, but a powerful lesson in obedience and faith. It was a tangible symbol of God's mercy. Looking up, trusting in God's strange command, had saved them. Return to a reflective, narrative tone with visuals of the camp moving on. This incredible event wasn't just a one-time miracle for a complaining people in the desert. It's a timeless story about the human heart. It shows us that complaining and bitterness are a poison of their own, leading to destruction. But true repentance, turning back to God, opens the door to healing. God's solutions might not always make logical sense to us, but trusting and obeying His word brings life. The command was simple: look and live. End with a powerful, inspiring shot of the bronze serpent against the sky. The Israelites continued their journey, forever changed by the memory of the fiery snakes and the bronze serpent. It was a permanent reminder of their failure, but more importantly, a beautiful sign of God's incredible grace in the middle of their mess. And that same message echoes through history to us today. When you feel like life has poisoned you with failure, fear, or despair, the answer is still the same: lift your eyes. Look up in faith, because that is where you will find your healing and your hope. Thank you so much for watching. If this story spoke to you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content. that brings ancient wisdom into our modern lives. We'll see you next time.